So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy, Fermin Lopez, you have to wonder what it is with them and elite central midfielders. But he's going to be, if everything works out, that is, he's going to be up there with the best of all.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Soboslai. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham takes control of it, and he's on the move. And that's a nicely shaped ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Kostic. Now it's Kostic. Nuno Mendes. Great vision. That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And he's gone looking for safety. Rice. A probing pass. Kostic. Decent chance! He's scored! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rice plays it short. There's the delivery. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Kostic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Saka.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kluivert. Well read, nice interception. And he's managed to get rid.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Fermin. This is promising. Now there's a fine ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Kostic. Fermin. Griezmann. It's Griezmann!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Soboslai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played into space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it's Mendes. Fired deep towards Fermin! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application. and now they'll want another.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, super ball. Goes for goal. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And that's the second half started. Ruben Dias. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Kluivert. Rodrigo. He's had a shot! It's in! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Goes looking wide. Now it's Kostic. That's a cute ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Spread out to the left. Played in deep. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It is a corner, good chance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Now it's Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rice. Now it's Lopez. Rodrigo is onto it in a flash. Well, that has not gone well. Out to the left it goes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Griezmann. Bellingham plays it in. Szoboszlai gets rid without sophistication. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thuram has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Szoboszlai. Olise. Oh, good take and a... Olise! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Tries a shot! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a promising position. Olise. Zaccagni. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? There's the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Thuram. That's very neat. And it's Soboslai. And now they can clear their lines. So their fourth corner of the game. Climbs up big! Pass somewhat off target, and he was alert to it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Sanchez with the clearance. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Now that's well seen too. Szoboszlai. Messi. Rice. Now it's Luka. Mbappe. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Sakanyi. He's found a way through. Konate deals with that comfortably. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thuram voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Thuram. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Great work on the overlap. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Doku has it in a wide position. Cleared without complication. Bellingham. And the counter is on. And this is Griezmann. He's away. It's Griezmann! Oh, split-second reaction.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fermin. Still goalless. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Shoots! He's scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Played into space out wide. This their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's been caught now. Chance, surely! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Oh, what has happened here? Great vision. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Bellingham is onto this. Bellingham! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Doku. Well, there's the clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw. Griezmann has created one goal already. Nuno Mendes. That's a sharp pass. Osimhen. Now, can they get him away? Thuram. That has been slung wide. Bellingham. Oh, that's superb.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And that has been clubbed away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business. He has found the way through. Doku. Oh, nice touch. And it's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Threads one in. Rice. And Munoz. Rice. Good ball, good take. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Osimhen. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Chance for a shot! Sanchez gets across to intercept that. Doku. He's shifting through the gears here. Could try cutting inside here. And here's Thuram. Bellingham. And it's Rice. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Goes looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's an imaginative pass. He's picked his way through, knocks it into space, and he shoots! That's another chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he thumps it clear. Munoz. Can he latch onto this? Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Doan. Plays it across. And it's Aubameyang. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. the shot! Goal! And they're back in front. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Tries to play it through. Here comes the cross. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
So their fourth corner of the game. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries the cross. Van Dijk tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played towards the other side. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now he's off and running. Floated through.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's delightful. He's found a way through. Olise. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Olise. Oh, there's a probing ball. Duan looking to add to his goal. Four extra minutes added on. Tries from distance. Now here's the... Gets his head on it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Olise. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender. Someone...
Thuram! Soboslai gets good distance on it. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Mendes stood his ground strongly. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Doan. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Looking to go deep. Vermin.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good ball over the top. And this is Griezmann. Still goalless. Bellingham. Mbappe. Doku. This looks promising. A header! He scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, can he get onto this? Can he latch onto this? And it's Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's intervened well there. Threads one in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham. Cross flung in. Oh, smashing header! Off the post! Approaching the half-hour mark.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Griezmann. And here's Thuram. Nuno Mendes. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Good read, needed to be. Played back. Chips it through. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. It's a searching pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, well measured. He's in a great position here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Griezmann. Griezmann takes control of it, and he's on the move. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle. Now it's Rice. Now it's Doan. Great ball, and he's in here. And here's Thuram. Big chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Doku receives it in a wide position. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. Nuno Mendes, ambitious ball here. Bellingham. Rice. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Look at the space here. Mendes deals with that comfortably. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a promising position. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Lewandowski. Kostic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Osimhen. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A probing pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Luca. Oh, good spread. He's got away. Elects to cross. And the counter is on. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. And it's Camavinga. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Schwalmeri. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's on his way. It's a mighty effort. And it's there. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Ball is over the line. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is...
Shoots! And he's done it!
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ruben Dias does really well there. He is strong. Thuram. Rice.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doan. Great vision. Olise receives it in a wide position. Bellingham.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Doku. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Thuram. Olise. Played into space. Driving through the middle. Oh, it's a nice idea. Olise! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played out to the left flank. Drives it in. And it's hoisted clear. No, he's not getting his way this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Out to the right. Fermin. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, important interception. Olise. And Mendes. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Thuram. He's picked his way through. Doan.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Rice. Olise has found the net here, of course. Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good-looking delivery.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Doan. Takes aim and crosses. That's going to go a long way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Mendes. That's a cute ball.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Well, that has not gone well. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, no joy this time. It's not an especially good pass, that. Griezmann. Vermeer. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Throw in. And here's Elise. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Some resolute defending there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that...
Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now of complete control. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away? Closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Doku picks it up out wide.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that's a good ball. So much time and space here. No way through there. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Griezmann. Almost an hour gone. He won't be happy with that one. Rice. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he cuts out the supply. That is good alertness. Doku. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the shot! Could be danger here. Has another go! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.